Welcome to Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. We had a 30-minute delay.
Number 8, Ethan Dahl.
Fargo Post 2 Jets against the Fargo Post 400 Astros. Ethan Dahl, the pitcher for the Jets. Ethan Dahl, the batter. First pitch ball, or first pitch strike, I'm sorry. Second pitch ball. There's a shot over to second base. Andy Hansen throws it over, got him. One up, one down.
Number 5, Kane Tyson.
Up next for the Astros, number 5, Kane Tyson, center fielder for the Astros. There's a shot out between three guys. Michael Grensteiner, center fielder, calls everyone off. Good communication there between the three players. It's out number 2. When the outfielder calls it, the infielders back off. That was perfect. Everyone communicated well. The third batter up for the Astros, number 11, Ashton Reines. It's the pitcher for today for the Astros. It's a shot out towards Andy Hansen. Got him. 3 up, 3 down. Good, efficient inning for pitcher Ethan Ibach. So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Astros on top of 1. The Fargo Post 2 Jets will be batting the bottom of 2. We'll be back with you in 30 seconds. Back with you. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Quick top of the inning for the Jets.
Center field, number 4, Mike Grensteiner.
So coming up now for the Jets center fielder, number 4, Michael Grensteiner. The pitcher, Ashton Reines. Strike. So this is the last regular season week for both teams. Eastern Conference tournament is next week. There's a shot over to third baseman. Safe. he hit it in a place it was hard for the third baseman to get in there.
Shortstop, number
He had to make a long run for it. He wasn't really in bunting position, and it was kind of a half swing, and made it on over. So that brings up the shortstop, number 3, Anthony Erickson. There's a hit over to the shortstop, long throw, save. Deep in the hole there, hit it. Good range by the shortstop.
third base,
Um,
number 21, Jake Kennedy.
To Olhauser. He had to take a few extra steps over in the hole to get it. It was a long throw. Anthony Erickson, a fast batter, or fast batter runner, and made it. So 2 up, 2 on for the Jets. First pitch strike. Jake Kennedy. Jake, I believe, is playing third base today for the Astros. There's a shot. 1 base hit at a time. Jake Kennedy, nice hit. Right in front of the left fielder.
Designated hitter,
Chris-
number 7,
Christopherson.
Eaton.
So bases loaded for the Jets. Brings up number 7, the DH, Ozzie Egan. Was 2 for 3 a couple days ago in the second game. Hoping he can continue that right here. Forces everywhere. Strike. So the pitcher, Rhinus, he's throwing strikes. Strike 2. He's thrown 6 pitches so far, 7 pitches so far, and I think every one of them has been a strike. So, oh, there's a timeout there. Ozzie needed to think about it there. So bases loaded with Grensteiner at third, Erickson second, Kennedy at first. Fouled it off to the right side. Andy Hansen on deck. Beautiful night out here, Jack Williams. The rain is gone. Come on out and join us. Pretty decent crowd here with 2 Fargo teams playing against each other. Fouled it off left side, out of play. Not much wind tonight. Happy to get this game in. Again, a busy week for both teams. Corners in for the Astros. The force at home. Inside. That might be the first ball that Rhinus threw. I think every one of the others were strikes. Ozzie Egan, the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot over towards second base. Looks like he's going to go for the sure out. He did. He got Ozzie in a force out at first base. He did score a run, so Ozzie Egan did his job, hit it to the right side of the field, brought in Grensteiner for the first run of the game.
Second base, number 17, Andy Hansen.
So next up, number 17, second baseman Andy Hansen. And he's one of the utility players. He was playing third some yesterday. Plays second. Plays all over. Does some pitching. First pitch ball. So Erickson on third, Kennedy at second, 2 men in scoring position. 1 out for the Jets. A little outside. Ryan is trying to get some of the mud off of his spikes. They covered the mound, but it seems like there's always still water that gets through, especially it rained for about 30 minutes. That's why there was that 30-minute rain delay. There's a pop fly, or infield fly. Shortstop takes over. Olhauser. Sets 2 outs. It'll bring up Eric Beaver. It's the left fielder,
Left field, number 23, Eric.
senior on the roster, a lot of experience. Hoping to use that here to bring one or two of these guys in, both guys in scoring position, Erickson and Kennedy. Strike. He was trying to hold up on it, but it looked from here like it would probably been a strike anyway, so. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 men in scoring position. A little high. That's one thing about the Jets this year. They have had a lot of guys in scoring position on the base pads, but just getting them in has been a struggle for them in some of the games. So trying to correct that here in the game tonight. There's a strike. Getting on hasn't been a problem, but just getting runners in. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eric Beaver. Outside. Right, it's working hard to get the mud off of his spikes there. Guessing that'll be a problem most of the night. They did a good job though of getting Jack ready after the rain delay there. Everyone working to get it going. There's a strike. So struck out Eric Beaver. So left 2 men on.
1 run on 1 hit, 1 error with 2 left on.
So the Jets, they did have bases loaded. They did get one of those guys in. So after 1 inning, it's the Astros 0, the Jets 1, and the Astros will be up to bat in the top 0-2. Be back with you in 30 seconds. Fargo Post to live stream back with you. First pitch to Warmeyer. Gus Warmeyer is the first baseman, number 19 for the Astros. Second pitch, strike. Warmeyer, lefty for the Astros. Foul it off, left side. Out of play. So again, nice nail here, Jack Williams. You're thinking about not coming out because of the rain. It looks like that has passed by, and it's a nice night, not very much wind. Temperature is comfortable. Ball, left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Warmeyer. Ethan Ibach, the pitcher for the Jets. There's a shot up the middle. That's going to be down. Could be 2. Could be a play. Grensteiner fires it in. over there. Wermeyer shaking and baking at second base. He got the big double.
Left field, number 6, Alex Christopherson.
Shaking and baking, I think. We'll probably see some people at the Red River Valley Fair doing that later on tonight with one of the bands out there. We probably won't make it after this delay. Might be too late for the concerts tonight. Alex Christopherson is the batter. Left fielder. Colby Sen, the coach, third base, giving the signs. Players looking down at their wrists to see what he called. A little inside. I think it was a foul ball. Wermeyer started running over, but the ump held him up there, said foul. So 1 ball, 1 strike. There we go. We're back in check. It's hard to tell from up here if it was a foul ball or a wild pitch because it was a pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Nice pitch. Ethan Eibach in the inside part of the plate. Wermeyer getting off second a bit in scoring position, trying to pester Eibach, and he did. It must have worked because he just hit Christopherson. Run on down to first base. Doesn't look like he's in too much pain.
Field, number 13, Chase Lura.
So that brings up the right fielder, number 13, Chase Lura. So 2 men on for the Astros. Puts down the bunt. It's a good one. Eibach gets him. It was close. Nice bunt by Lura. Moved the 2 men over. He made it close. Running hard all the way. So I'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Colston Sen. His brother's the third base coach. He has another brother that's on the post 400 stars. So a lot of baseball in the Sen family. First pitch ball. Second pitch a little inside. It was close. Eibach working that inside part of the plate if he can get it there. Just a little bit inside that time. That was a little high. So 3 balls, no strikes on Sen. 2 men on for the Astros. Wermeyer at third. Christopherson at second. There's a strike. So Eibach comes back with a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot. Grand Center gets it. Has a long ways to run. He's gonna no chance of getting Wermeyer, so he fired it back over to second base and kept Christopherson there. Good communication there. I'm guessing one of the infielders probably told him to go to second instead of home because it was just too far of a throw. So
Shortstop, number 9, Kate Woolhouse.
So Sen does his job. Sacrifice fly, gets the tying run in. So that brings up the shortstop, number 9, Cade Olhauser. Seems to have some good range at the shortstop position. First pitch strike. So Christopherson is the man in scoring position at second base, 2 outs. Cade Olhauser. There's a shot out towards Eric Beaver and left. He's going to have to get on his horse to get back. It's over his head. So that'll score Christopherson. A double for Olhauser. I didn't see Any celebrating, no extra shaking and baking or anything, so all business over there. So the next batter up for the Astros, third baseman Jackson Sturma. First pitch strike, outside corner. 2 outs for the Astros. There's a shot. Third baseman Jake Kennedy throws it across, not in time. So that'll score a run. Olhauser will run in, running the whole way with 2 outs. As soon as the hit was made, he was running. So good base running by him. So be a. So that'll bring up Ethan Dahl. He's the designated hitter, leadoff batter. So be an error on the Jets for that last play. Ethan Dahl 0 for 1 in the game. Fouled it off. Looks like it's going to be out of play. Dick made a try for it, but it was about 20 feet out of play over the dugout.
Sorry, Tim, you're not on the scoreboard.
So,
No worries.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
I don't know what I was thinking. I knew you were doing music.
So shot over towards Anthony Erickson at shortstop across the field. Got him. Long throw for Anthony Erickson. No problem for him. So that's 3 outs for the Astros. So they do get 3 runs with 2 hits, 1 error by the Jets. So that brings the score to 3-1, bottom of 2. The Jets coming up. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Kason Dick is the batter for the Jets. Rhinus is the pitcher for the Astros. One ball, no strikes. There's a strike. One ball, one strike. There's a shot out to right field. He got him. That was Lura who made the catch there. Nice catch. Up next for the Jets, it's Brody Rorick. He's the catcher, the Jets. First pitch strike. Second pitch a little inside. Alex Such on deck. Shot over to the left side, foul ball. Into the dugout of the, or near the dugout of the Astros. One ball, two strikes on Brody Rorick. Strike, got him. Inside strike by Reines. Got Brody looking.
Right field, number 13, Alex Such.
That brings up the right fielder, number 13, Alex Such. It's kind of a double lead off in this ninth position, batting position. A good bunter. Hits it over to the second baseman. Got him. Three up, three down. Quick bottom of two for the Jets. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back with you. The Astros batting at top of three in 30 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream.
We'll figure it out.
Kane Mathiasen, center fielder. Gets up, first pitch in the inning, hits the ball into right field. Up next, the pitcher, Ashton Reines. Another base hit out towards center field. Grenstinger's got it. It's going to be throwing it in. Mathiasen runs on over to third. Nice base hit by Reines. Two quick hits for the Astros on top of three. So I'll bring up the first baseman, number 19, Gus Wehrmeyer. So Gus Wermeyer, the batter. 2 men in scoring position.
And Tim, we're not doing any nachos or tacos today. We just don't have enough people.
Pitch outside. Three balls, no strikes. There's a strike. So the runner who just made it over to second for the Astros, I finally got his name. His last name is Hecker. Sorry about the delay there. So we have Mathiasen on third, Hecker's on second. Came in to run for Rhinus, pitcher, and Wermeyer is the batter. So I think we're all caught up. Wermeyer 1 for 1, full count, no outs. Strike, got him. Nice inside pitch. That was one Wermeyer shaking his head. He knew he should have gone. It's one of those that probably wasn't his ideal pitch to swing at, but maybe we should have just fouled it off, or one of those pitches to grow on. So the next batter up is Christopherson. A little low. Called it a strike. I apologize. Thought it was low from here. My LASIK eye surgery I had a few years ago doesn't always work quite as well as I hope it would. That one's a ball. There we go. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So Christopherson up to bat. There's a pop out into right field. Looks like Andy Hansen's calling everyone off. He gets it. There's a bluff run by Mathiasen there. Coach held him up. It would have been a hard one to score, but probably best advised with just 2 outs there. Never want to make the first or last out in the inning with a running play. So that brings up Lura. 0 for 0 in the game today. Fouled it off. Right back here by us. So a good crowd here tonight. Jack Williams, if you're near, come on out, hang out with us. Ethan Eibach deals. There's a shot out to left field. Grensteiner and Beaver on the run. They're not going to get it. 1 hopper to Beaver, throws it in. 2 big runs for the Astros. Nice bit of hitting for Lura. It was a deep ball hit in between the 2 fielders. Beaver was able to get it and throw it in quickly to hold Lura to a double. With 2 more runs in for the Astros. Brings up Colston Sen. 0 for 0, did get a sac fly last time up. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. So scores 5-1 Astros. Nice pitch. Ethan Eibach delivers at 45 pitches. Fouled it off. Lura in scoring position after getting that double, scoring 2 runs. Jets have to stop the bleeding here, get up and do some batting. Outside. Rourke tried to frame it back in, but it was too far outside. The ump wasn't going to fall for it. There's a shot. Right up the middle, nice bit of hitting. It's going to be a play at the plate. Got him. Nice throw, Grensteiner in. Brody Rourke holds strong. Knew he was going to get hit by Lura. No problem for him. He held strong and
2 runs on
big
3
out
hits,
there.
1 left on base.
So that'll be 2 runs in the top of 3 for the Astros. That makes the score 5-1. So the Jets will be batting at the bottom of 3. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. So here we are at the bottom of 3 for the Jets. Center fielder number 4, Michael Grensteiner. 1 for 1. A little inside, a little high. Maybe a little high, more so than inside. Rhinus first pitch ball. 27 pitches so far in the game. There's a shot out to right field. Lura has it measured. Looked like it came with some good pop off the bat, but just too high. Lura was able to get under it.
Shortstop, number 3, Anthony Erickson.
So that brings up the shortstop, number 3, Anthony Erickson. Also 1 for 1 in the game. Hit a ball in between third and shortstop last time. Long run for the shortstop. He got it, but long throw couldn't get him. So first pitch strike. Outside. So score 5-1. Jets need some base runners. A little outside. Another one. Looks like outside again. 3 balls, 1 strike. Outside, walked him. He's a quick worker. Rhinus gets the ball, wants to throw. So the Jets have a base runner on the walk by Anthony Erickson.
21, Jay Kennedy.
So that brings up the third baseman, number 21, Jake Kennedy. Got a hit out to left field last time up. There's a shot over to the shortstop Olhauser. He's going to make his throw across the field. Got him. Throw over to Wermeyer. Almost took him off the base, I should say, but was able to hang on there. Long throw for Olhauser. Erickson on second base.
Ozzie Egan.
So brings up the designated hitter for the Jets, number 7, Ozzie Egan. 0 for 1. There's a shot out to left field. It's down. That's going to score Erickson. Nice hit by Ozzie Egan. Those are the hits that haven't come for the Jets enough this year. Ozzie does some shaking with a big double. Arms up in the air. The Jets have been getting base runners on, but just finding those big RBIs has been tough. So that's a big jolt for the Jets. With Ozzie over there. Happy in scoring position there after the double in second base. Brings up the second baseman, Andy Hansen. Another lefty. Outside. Olhauser holding on Egan a little bit out of his normal position. Fouled it off. So two lefties in a row here for the Jets, I should say. Reines, the pitcher for the Astros, at 38 pitches. Strike. Outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A little low. Andy Hansen trying to do the equalizer in the third. Astros scored 2, Jets scored 1 so far this inning. It's a shot up to center field. 3 guys, it's going to be down. 3 guys running. They're going to hold Ozzie up. Good backup there by the pitcher Reines. It didn't come in clean to the catcher, and he was able to grab it. Good backup spot there.
Left field, number 23, Eric Beaver.
So Andy Hansen gets a nice single over to first base. They held up Ozzie. Brings up Eric Beaver. A big situation here. 2 outs, 2 men on. Eric 0 for 1, struck out last time. They throw over to Hansen. Hansen back. No problem. With 2 outs, not sure they'll send or try to steal Andy, but we'll see. They might. Inside, pitch got away. Ozzie Egan's going to make his way in. It's going to be a play. Safe. He was safe. He slid under. He slid under. It was close, but I think he slid right underneath them. It was a tight play there. If the ball had gotten there a millisecond faster, or if Reines was able to get that glove down a little bit faster, he would have been out. It was really close, but it seems like the right call from up here. It seemed like he slid underneath. So Ozzie Egan with a big run there. That pitch was, it's going to be a strike. So Hansen did make his way down to second too. So there is a Jet in scoring position. Beaver 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a strike. Tedeschi is the catcher. Hope I'm saying that name right. Reines 44 pitches, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That was a ball. I didn't get a good look at it. Maybe it was high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3, got him. So Reines comes back with a big strikeout of Beaver. The Jets did get 2 runs, so they equaled the Astros 2 runs at the top of 3. So the score after 3 complete. Astros 5, Jets 3. We'll be back with you with the Astros batting at the top of 4 in about a minute. Back with you. Fargo Post to live stream. Olhauser the batter. Shortstop for the Astros. Top 4. 5-3 Astros over the Jets. There's a shot out into the outfield. Looks like Grensteiner's going to call everybody off. They let him have it. Good hustle by Hansen to get out there and such. They say the center fielder is the captain out there. He gets to make the first call, and he must have called everybody off, and it worked out just fine. Communication huge in those situations where it goes in between 3 players. But Such went flying over there too. I think he could also made the catch. So Sturma is the batter. First pitch strike. 0 for 1. Ibach delivers. There's a shot. Just foul. Down the left field line. Beaver on his horse. Good speed over there. So no balls, 2 strikes on Sturma. It's a shot over to the right side. Dick's got it. Takes it himself out. 2 pretty quick outs there for the Jets. Good fielding there by Case and Dick.
Designated hitter, number 8, Ethan Dahl.
That brings up the top of the order for the Astros, the designated hitter, Ethan Dahl. 0 for 2. Good speed for Ethan. First pitch strike. Fouled it off. Good cut. Just missed it. Ibach coming back efficient here this inning. Throwing lots of strikes. Up to 54 pitches. So waiting to let the guy retrieve the ball. Let the Astro retrieve the ball in the back there. He's good to go. Outside. So 5-3. Dahl trying to become a base runner. Jets trying to get out. Foul ball right back here by us. Pretty sure one of us would have caught it. There wasn't a net glass in front of us. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ibach delivers inside. Shot out to center field towards Grensteiner. He's got it. 3 up, 3 down.
No runs and no hits.
So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Astros on top of 4. Fargo Post 2 Jets coming up to bat. The bottom of 4. Be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us. Tell your family and friends we're out here. Listen in when you can't be at the game. It's a beautiful night at Jack Williams Stadium. A good crowd tonight. Concessions are hopping downstairs. There'll be 2 games So after this one, there'll be a little break and then another game. So I'm guessing it'll be around 7:30 or so. You can pretty much time it 20 to 30 minutes after this game is over. There'll be another one. So you can come back out to live stream, and the new live stream will be up and ready to go for a second game.
Case and Dick.
So for the Jets, first baseman number 14, Kaysen Dick, is the batter. Made a good defensive play the top of the inning. Jets have to try to crawl back in here, down 5-3. First pitch outside. Brody Rourke, the catcher, on deck. Kaysen Dick hammers it out towards center field. It's going to be down. Nice hit. It's going to be on 2 for sure. I think they're going to hold him right there. Nice hit. Kaysen Dick. Not too much celebrating. A little bit. Asked for timeout to get off some of the equipment he's got.
Catcher, number 2.
Nice hit. Good power. Brings up the catcher, Brody Rourke. Brody 0 for 1. Looking at the signs from Coach Boutain down at third. So the pitcher, Renus, I think I've been calling it wrong. Thanks for the fans sending me some fan mail in here, letting me know. Renus is how you say it. Thank you for that. Next pitch, bunt attempt. Brody Rourke runs over, good bunt. Kaysen Dick makes his way over to third. He does his job.
Right field, number 13, Alex Scott.
So that brings up the right fielder, number 13, Alex Such. So 1 out for the Jets. Strike outside. Outside corner. Renus has been good at the outside corner. Throwing a lot of outside pitches there. Comes back. Puts one right over towards the inside part of the plate. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Alex Such the batter. Renus the pitcher. Little low. Got away from the catcher, not far enough for Dick to make his way in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Alex Such, a little high. Renus, a quick worker. He gets the ball, he's ready to roll. There's a shot out towards shallow center field. Center fielder had her measured. Mathiasen looked like he kind of lost her for a second and looked like he might overrun it, but didn't know his own speed in that case. He slowed down, got it, no problem. He was in good position too to make a throw, so Dick didn't come in from third. That brings up Michael Grensteiner, center fielder. 1 for 2 in the game tonight. A little low. Renus up to 55 pitches. One ball, no strikes. Grensteiner trying to get Dick in from third. Outside. Ooh, good frame. I'm going to give that strike to the catcher. It looked like it was off the plate and he pulled it in and got a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Renus throwing it on the inside part of the plate with a ball. Mixing it up pretty nicely now. Throwing some outside, throwing some inside, mixing it up. That one's down the middle. Pop fly up to the right fielder. Got him. Twice Grunsteiner hit it out to Lura. Lura pulls it in.
Runs on one hit.
So no runs for the Jets at the bottom of 4. They did get 1 hit. So at the end of 4, Astros 5, Jets 3. We'll be back with you at the top of 5 with the Astros batting in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Top of 5. First pitch, foul ball. This game seems to be going quickly. We had a 30-minute delay. Seems like Renus and Ibach, both quick workers. Next pitch hit him. So Mathiasen runs on down. Got hit.
Pitcher, number 11, Ashton Vina.
So that brings up the pitcher number 11, Ashton Renus. 1 for 2 in the game. Mathiasen getting off. Strike. Mathiasen getting a little further off. Not going to go. Renus fouls it off. Right side. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Players checking over the signs. Colby Sen, third base coach. Little high. Caden Graff, the coach at first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Renus trying to help himself out. Strike. Foul ball. So Mathiasen was in motion there. Either a steal or hit and run, not sure. Looks like a curveball. Case and Dick pulls it in. Almost a collision with Andy Hansen. He makes the play. Big out. It's almost a collision there.
First base, number 19, Gus Wehrmeyer.
Case and Dick makes the outs. That's 1 out. Brings up Gus Wehrmeyer, the first baseman. 1 for 2. Throw over. Ibach to Dick. Mathiasen back safe. There's a steal attempt. It's got it. Off the mark a little bit. Mathiasen gets a steal. Gets the scoring position. Ibach wants a new ball. Says this one's muddy. Or bad luck, one of the two. Wehrmeyer, 1 ball, No strikes. Little outside. Ball 2. Ibach, 66 pitches. Little outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike. Dyson faking the steal, getting off pretty far, running back. Wermeyer, the batter, outside, walked him. Said I'll put 2 men on for the Astros. Mathiasen at second, Wermeyer at first.
Left field,
1
number
out.
6, Alex Christopherson.
Brings up Alex Christopherson, 0 for 1. Strike, outside corner. Foul ball. Mathiasen gets off the bag and then he pretends like he's going to steal the third base and runs on back. Messing with the pitcher and catcher a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a shot to center field. Grensteiner gets it. Almost looked like he was trying to bluff, like it was going to be a base hit. Didn't confuse Mathiasen. He ran right on back. So 2 outs.
15, Chase Lura.
Brings up Chase Lura, right fielder, 1 for 1. So 2 outs. Jets trying to stop the bleeding. Strike. So both Mathiasen and Wermeyer both got way off on that one. Maybe trying to see if they can get Rourke to throw over and have a overthrow or something like that, but they're both getting way off. Foul ball, right field, foul ball. So Dick isn't holding on Wermeyer, so he's getting way off over on first. Mathiasen, they're holding him on a little bit, not too much. Focusing on the batter, Lura, 2 strikes. There, Ibach looked him back, didn't make the throw. No balls, 2 strikes. Lura's got some good power, not a real big guy, but does seem to have a good swing, good power. There's a hit to Andy Hansen. Throws it over. Got him. There's a close play at second base. Wermeyer collided with Erickson. And Hansen took the short way over to second. Made the out. Wermeyer, Erickson, a little collision. Looks like everybody's okay. So that'll be it for the Astros. They had 2 men on. Couldn't bring in any runs. So that'll be it for the top of 5. Coming up for the Jets. The bottom of 5 will be Anthony Erickson. We'll be back with you in 30 seconds. Back with Fargo Post 2 live stream. Anthony Erickson, the batter. Renus, the pitcher.
Is that appropriate? I would think so. Well, we'll find an answer for you. Or I'll text him.
You're gonna text me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next pitch outside, a little low.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Two balls, one strike. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a shot over to the shortstop. Olhauser can't handle it. It'll be an error. Anthony Erickson hustles on down. Good hustle. Got that base runner.
Third base.
Maybe that's the break the Jets need.
Scratch that. Third base, number 21.
So that brings up the third baseman, number 21, Jake Kennedy, 1 for 2. Got a good hit to left field earlier. Anthony Erickson getting way off of first base. There's another shot over to the shortstop. Goes a short way. So he gets Anthony Erickson at second. Jake Kennedy on fielder's choice. Safe at first base. So second ball to Olhauser. He made this play. So that makes it 1 out. So that brings up Ozzie Egan. He's a designated hitter for the Jets tonight. 1 for 2. Got a double earlier. Strike. Balled it off. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Renus against Egan. There's a shot over between the first and second baseman. Wermeyer over to Renus, got him. Jake Kennedy will make his way over to second base. There'll be 2 outs for the Jets.
Second base, number 17, Andy Hansen.
Brings up the second baseman, number 17, Andy Hansen. 1 for 2. Ball 1. Renus thought that was a strike. Doesn't seem too pleased with that one. Jake Kennedy getting off second base. Olhauser giving some attention to him. There's a shot right up the middle. Nice shot. Andy Hansen. Big shot. That'll score Kennedy. Andy Hansen comes through right about a foot over Olhauser's head. Kennedy running on contact with 2 outs. Big run for the Jets. Putting it to 1 run behind. So Astros 5, Jets 4. Eric Beaver 0 for 2 in the game. Looking for that first big hit tonight. Renus up to 69 pitches. Andy Hansen, first base, getting off a bit after the big RBI. Beaver with a bunt attempt, strike. Astros coaches talking with their third baseman, Sturma. Sturma says, I'm just fine right here. I can get him from here if I have to. Beaver fouls it off. So on any contact, Andy Hansen will be moving fast. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eric Beaver looking for a big hit. Help his team out. Only behind 5-4 right now. A little outside. Hansen's in motion. He's going to make it. Tedensky, the catcher, had a hard time pulling that ball in.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know who else to text. Thank you.
Hansen on second base, scoring position. Strike 3 for Beaver. So Renus comes back, strikes out Beaver. The Jets did get 1 run, made it 1-run coaster.
No errors.
So after 5 complete, Astros 5, Jets 4. Astros coming to bat in top of 6. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Fargo Post 2 live stream back with you. A few sprinkles coming down here at Jack Williams. A few umbrellas coming out. Doesn't seem like there'll be enough rain to slow anything down here in the game. Just have to dry up the balls a little bit more.
Second base, number 2, Colston Sen.
So for the Astros, Colston Sen will be up. Colston got a big sac fly earlier. First pitch strike for Ibach. Second pitch outside. So Colston's 1 for 1. Got a sac fly and came back and got a hit. Ibach 78 pitches for the Jets. Strike, outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sen. It's a shot out to right side. It's going to be down. Colson Sen. Right over the first baseman. Case and Dick's head. Right in front of Alex Such, the right fielder. Sal bring up Olhauser. Shortstop.
How's it going?
So a few more people taking out their umbrellas. A little bit of rain. It's a bunt. Olhauser right to the pitcher. Ibach throws him out. He did his job. Sen standing on second base. With a close game like this, important bunt.
Third base, number 10, Jackson Sturma.
So Olhauser gets a sacrifice bunt.
This is louder.
It is. When the music's up and you're talking.
So Sturma, the third baseman, is up.
Okay. Hello, by the way.
What's that?
Hello, by the way.
Hello?
0 for 2. Strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Sturma lefty. The Jets adjusting a little bit more. Casey pulls the ball. It's a shot to center field. Grensteiner getting back. He's got it. 2 outs. Throws to the cutoff man, Anthony Erickson. Sen doesn't advance. So big out with a man in scoring position. Sen.
Designated hitter, number 8, Ethan Dahl.
So that brings up the designated hitter, Ethan Dahl. Top of the order for the Astros.
Mm-hmm.
2 outs. Fouled it off. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
I think he's one of them.
A little outside. Oh, strike. Got the corner. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I got blocked a little bit with a couple umbrellas. Strike, high heat. Ethan Eibach showing some emotion, fired up with that big out. So they stopped the Astros from scoring again at the top of 6. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. So bottom of 6 coming up. The Astros 5, the Jets 4. We'll be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you at Jack Williams Stadium, post to live stream. Thanks a lot for joining us. Tell your family and friends we're out here on live stream. Listen in, it's all free. Case and Dick is up. Big double last time he was up to bat. They need him here at the bottom of 6 behind 5-4. Both teams have 6 hits. Dick is 1 for 2. Called strike. Umpire calling that outside strike. Batters have to be aware of it. He's been calling it all night. That one's inside a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. This game feels like it's moving pretty fast. We had a 30-minute delay because of the rain. Seems like both pitchers, Renas and Eibach, fast workers. They don't take too much time to think about it. They just go. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Jets need a base runner. Struck him out. Serenas comes back outside part of the plate. The strike. Got Dick looking. That'll bring up Ben Morse. Batting for Brody Rourke.
Number 16, Ben Morse.
Looking for Ben Morse to get that big hit. Bottom of 6. Need a base runner. Rena's cleaning off his spikes there. Looks like he's got some tool or something out there. But it's a little bit muddy. There's a few sprinkles coming down up here at Jack. A few umbrellas out, so it's a little bit muddy on the mound. Outside. So no one on for the Jets. They need a base runner. Alex Such on deck. Strike outside. Outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ben Morse chatting with the umpire a little bit, likely knows him because he's a catcher. So shot out to right field. Looks like it's going to be nice catch. Wow, Lura makes a long run. He gets out Ben Morse. Hung up just a little bit. There's not much wind out there, but it seemed like it kind of hung up.
13, Alex Such.
Brings up the right fielder, number 13, Alex Such. So Ben Morse, nice hit. Lure made a nice play. A lot of speed it looks like out there in the Astros outfield. Such hits it out to center field. Another nice catch. Mathiasen makes a nice catch. So 2 nice catches by the Astros outfielders. So that's it. Quick inning for the Jets at the bottom of 6. So we'll come back for the top of 7th, last inning of the game, provided there isn't a tie or anything like that. The Astros will be back batting, top of 7, back with you in 45 seconds.
Center field, number 5, Kane Mathiasen.
Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. Caden Mathiasen, the center fielder up, just made a nice catch. Ethan Ibach, the pitcher, going into his 7th inning of pitching. 86 pitches. Pretty efficient game. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mathiasen 1 for 2 in the game today. Ibach goes outside. Threw the last pitch inside. Not going outside, trying to mix it up a little bit. He's got a little curve ball. Throws in there. It's a shot right over the top of the third baseman, Jake Kennedy. Nice hit from Mathiasen. Kennedy put up his glove. Looked like it was close. It came so fast. Didn't have much time to read that one. So the Astros have a base runner on. Renas, the pitcher, up.
Number 11, Ashton Renas.
Renas 1 for 3 in the game today. Trying to help himself out here with a 5-4 lead. A little inside. One ball, no strikes, no outs. It's a shot over to third base. Kennedy goes across. Gets the lead runner. That was close. He had a choice, go for the lead runner, go across the field. He went for the lead runner and made a good choice. He got him, got Mathiasen. He got a decent jump from first base. So got the lead runner. So that's 1 out. Renas is going to have a runner in for him.
First base, number 19, Gus Wehrmeyer.
Sal bring up the first baseman, Gus Wehrmeyer. 1 for 2 in the game. One out. Rain still coming down a little bit here, Jack. First pitch strike. Doesn't seem to be bothering people too much if you have umbrellas. Little outside. Trying to clean off the balls here as it's a little wet, a little muddy. Ibach's going to clean his spikes off a little bit too. Looks like they're both using some kind of a tool back there. Umpires must have thrown something out there for him. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Little inside. Rourke shuffled across and grabbed it. It looked like a relatively close to strike pitch there. Came in a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Wermeyer. It's a shot, foul ball, left side. Colby sending in some signs to the players. To Hecker, who's the runner on first, and Wermeyer. Kane Graff, the first base coach. Hecker's in motion. He'll go across. Save. Had a great jump. It was hard for Rourke to throw him out with that one. Did get a strikeout though, so Ibach strikes out Wermeyer. So that's 2 outs. Hecker in scoring position for the Astros. Christopherson, the batter, 0 for 2. A little outside. So Jets trying to prevent the Astros from getting another run. Man in scoring position with 2 outs. It's Hecker. Ibach getting out the runner, bringing Hecker back. He got on with, he's a runner for Renus, who's the pitcher. Assuming he'll come back in to pitch the bottom of 7 with 82 pitches. Just a little high. Nice movement on the ball from Ibach. He almost got the strike zone there. A nice arc on it, came in just a little bit high. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Just a little outside. 3 balls. First base is open. Strike. Christopherson had the red light on that one, had the bat on his shoulder. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hecker, the runner at second base. Ibach, the pitcher. Christopherson, the batter. Outside, walked him. So that'll be 2 men on for the Astros. Christopherson will make his way down.
Right field number 13, Chase Lura.
That brings up Lura. Made some big catches in right field. Pretty fast. It's a pretty strong bat. 1 for 2 in the game. 2 outs for the Jets. Hoping to stop any bleeding right here. So they can get up the bat in the bottom of 7. Hits it up to Ibach. Ibach's just going to race him. Nope, he'll throw it to Dick in the end. He got him out. 1-3 on the putout. So no runs for the Astros at top of 7. 2 men left on base. So that'll bring the bottom of 7. The Fargo Post 2 Jets. Back with you in 45 seconds. Keith Martin Post 2 live stream. Michael Grenston to the batter. First pitch strike. Fouled it off, left side. Here we go. Rally time for the Jets. Jets fans out there. Astros fans say no, let's don't do that. Outside pitch. Serena's up to 84 pitches. So it's gone the whole way for the Astros. 1 ball, 1 strike to Grensteiner. Ball got away from him a little bit. It's a ball. So it's still raining just a little bit, just enough to make a little bit of mud behind home plate. And it's been a little bit of a struggle for the pitchers. You see Arenas over there. He's trying to do everything he can to get the mud out of his cleats there. They have some kind of little tool in the back there. He'll probably use that in a little bit too, but gets a little bit muddy here at Jack. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for their leadoff batter to get a hit. He's 1 for 3. Fouled it off. Just got a piece of it. Catcher couldn't quite hold it. Nice pitch by Renas, excuse me. There's a shot over to the third baseman. He's got it measured. Grensteiner's fast. He's safe. Took a little too much time over there. Grensteiner's fast down the line. Sturmer's a little surprised he didn't get him, but kind of took his time a little bit. The Jets do have some speedy runners.
Shortstop, number 3, Anthony Erickson.
So they'll bring up Anthony Erickson, the shortstop. 1 for 2 in the game today. Grensteiner at first base. A couple seniors on the team trying to make it happen. Grensteiner runs back a little bit outside. Grensteiner, Erickson, both seniors. Jake Kennedy on deck. This is some good speed here. Grensteiner getting way off. Outside. Tendesky, the catcher, looking over, thinking about throwing it over to first there. Grensteiner likely trying to draw a throw.
Thanks, Tim.
There's a strike. Oh, sorry, take that back. It was not a strike. It was close. It was close. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a fly ball. Colston Sen is underneath it. Got him. Colston Sen gets the first out.
Third base, number 21, Jake Kennedy.
So that brings up the third baseman. Number 21, Jake Kennedy. Jake's 1 for 3. Good base hit in the first. Playing pretty shallow left field there. If Jake can find a way to get it over the left fielder's head over there. Grensteiner in motion. Kennedy fouled it off. Just missed it. So Coach Butane gave him the steal sign there. No balls, 1 strike. Giving some more signs to Grensteiner and Kennedy. It's a shot over to the third baseman. He's going to go. He made a throw over to second base. Grensteiner had gotten a great jump, and he didn't get the lead runner. Kennedy makes it over to first. It's always a gamble. You go for the. Looks like
Hitter, number 7,
you go for the lead runner if you think you can get him. Sturmer thought he had a chance at him. Grensteiner had a good run. Looks like Grensteiner's kind of shaking something off. I'm not sure if he hurt his hand or something. He dislocated his finger here a couple of weeks ago. Looks like he's in some pain over there. Not sure what the... it doesn't look like he's going to ask for any time, but it seems like he's kind of gimping over there a little bit after that slide. So we have Jake Kennedy at first, Grensteiner at second. Ozzie Egan up to bat. He got a double earlier. Hit a double out to left field. Hoping to try to do that again. He's 1 for 3. Olhauser giving Grensteiner a lot of attention over there. He goes the other way. See if he can get over Lura's head. So far, no one's been able to do it. So Ozzie didn't do it either, but Grensteiner will be able to tag and go to third. Lura's been the golden glove out there. He's gotten some balls that normally right fielders aren't going to get. So Ozzie Egan put a good charge into it. Went over Lura's head, but ran about 10, 12 steps, maybe more, and was able to pull it in. So good outfielding by Lura. That brings up Andy Hansen. Got a hit last time he was up. So we have Grensteiner at third, Kennedy at first. Grensteiner tagged right away on that. Lura's caught a couple of Grensteiner's balls, so he probably was expecting he was going to get it, so he's ready to tag up and run right away to third base. So first pitch strike on Andy Hansen, looking for that big hit. That's where the Jets have struggled a bit this year. Seems like they're close a lot, but getting that big hit, Andy Hansen trying to change their fortunes right here. Hits it hard, and he got it. Nice big hit for Andy Hansen. There you go, clutch hit. Grensteiner scores. Andy Hansen comes through, big hit. Hit it right in the hole on the right side. So I'll bring up, they'll have a new hitter in. It'll be Lincoln Dibert will be in for Eric Beaver. He'll have a chance to bat. So we have Andy Hansen. He'll be at first base. We have Jake Kennedy at second, and Dibert is the new batter in for the Jets. The umpire writing that down. Lincoln Dibert. He's hit the ball well this year, looking if he can be Mr. Clutch here with the big hit here. Kennedy in scoring position on second base. Andy Hansen at first, but there are 2 outs. First pitch got away from the catcher, not far enough though for Kennedy to advance. First pitch ball to Dibert. Dibert, a son of one of the Post 2 alumni, Josh Dibert, played in the early 90s, hoping to show that he can also hit in the big games here. Nice pitch by Renas. So Renas up to 98 pitches, going the whole way here for the Astros. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lincoln Dibert, the batter, outside. Jake Kennedy thinking about running. Got away from the catcher again a little bit. Not too far, though. Didn't kick off too far, so that would have been a risky play for Kennedy if he'd have chose to go on that one. Renas asking for a new ball. I'm sure they're getting a little bit muddy out there. It looks like a little bit of mud behind the plate, although it looks like it probably stopped raining. Some of the umbrellas are folded up now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another one getting away. So last few balls have bounced off the plate. So Lincoln Dibert, 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Looking to put some Jets magic into it late in the season here. This would be a big win if they could pull this one off. 5-5 score. Dibert asking for some time. 5-5 game. So what you dream about when you're a kid. These situations right here, getting a big hit with 2 outs in the last of the inning. There's a hit, foul ball. Good pitch by Renas. Makes it a full count. Runners will be going as soon as this pitch is delivered with 2 outs. Kennedy and Hansen will be in motion. There they go. Dibert, pop fly. Looks like Mathiassen's calling for it. He got it. We're going to get an extra inning in here. 5-5. The Jets do their job. Big hit by Andy Hansen, bringing in Grensteiner. 5-5 after 7, so we'll get an extra inning here. The Astros will be up to bat at top of 8. Be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you, Fargo Post 2 live stream. An extra inning of play here. You got some bonus time. We started about 30 minutes late. We will have a game number 2. So we're going on to the 8th inning. Ozzie Egan is the new batter. I'm sorry, the new pitcher, I wanted to say. Ozzie Egan, the new pitcher. So that'll be it for Ethan Eibach. Did some great pitching. Got up to 103 pitches. 69 for strikes. Faced 33 batters. 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 base on ball, and 3 strikeouts. So a good day for Ethan Eibach. First pitch from Ozzie Egan is a ball. A little off the plate. Colston Sen, 2 for 2. Plus got a sac fly in the first. Next pitch, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is the part of the year where you want your team to get in the groove. You want to peak at the right time. So for both teams, coaches are hoping that they can get peaking right now. It's the last of the last week of the regular season. Next week is the Eastern Tournament in Castleton. 2 balls, 1 strike. I take that back. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes. There we go. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll get it figured out. There we got it. It's a shot, foul ball. Left side. Good cut by Sen. A little outside. Makes it a full count. There's a strike. Hot smash over to Anthony Erickson. Can't handle it. Took a little bit of a funny bounce there. He charged it right over the top of his glove. So the Astros will have their guy on. Colston Sen on first base. That'll bring up Olhauser. 1 for 2. He's a shortstop for the Astros. Caden Olhauser. Got a sack bunt the last time he was up. He might do that again right here. We'll see. Kennedy in a little bit. Oh. Wild pitch. Ozzie Egan threw it on the other side of him. So Sen will march on down to second base. They threw that ball out. Maybe it was extra muddy or something. So Ozzie getting some mud off of his spikes and asking for a new ball. Sure, they'll work on the pitcher's mound a little bit in between games. So Ozzie Egan against Olhauser. He does a bunt attempt, fouled it off. He did get a sac bunt last time, so I'm not surprised they went back to it again. If they can find a way to get Sen over on third base, that would be huge for the Astros. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. It's a pickoff move. Send back in time. Andy Hansen grabbing that from second base. Ozzie Egan, the pitcher. Olhauser, the batter. Another bunt attempt. He did get that one. They threw it over to. He threw it over to third. Jake Kennedy couldn't pull it in. Eric Beaver doing a great job of backing up Kennedy, because once that ball got by, Sen got about 10 feet off the bag. Like he was thinking of running in, but they called him back because Beaver had the ball, and wisely so, because there's no outs. Now there's 2 men on. So we have Sen at third, Olhauser at first. There's an error on the Jets on that one. So Coach Boutaine's going to come out and have a talk with his guys to calm them down. Can't have errors when it's so close in these kind of games. That's plagued the Jets all year long. Just not making the big plays at the right times. It seems like they're in most of the games, but this is the time. We've got to figure it out with the last game of the, the last week of the season. Coach making sure everyone knows that they should go. No outs. Guessing Olhauser will make a steal attempt here with no outs and a man on third. Why wouldn't you, right? So probably talking that over too. What are we going to do when he has the steal attempt? So Sturma,
Base, number 10, Jackson Sturma.
Sturma, the third baseman for the Astros, is the batter. 0 for 3. Ozzie Egan, the pitcher. Sturma, the batter. First pitch outside. Sen at third, Olhauser at first. I thought this would be a first pitch steal, but Olhauser didn't steal. He might do it on this one. It's going to hold up. Ball 2. A little low. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. There's a strike. Astros looking down at their wrist, getting the sign in. There's Olhauser stealing. Figured that was going to happen. They're just waiting to see the first strike before they wanted to try it. They just got it, so. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Olhauser steals. He's now on second, Sen at third. Sturma, the batter, 2 men in scoring position. There's a shout out to Eric Beaver. He's going to be able to make a play. He's way offline, so Kennedy pulls it in. No play at the plate. So Sturma does his job, sac fly, gets in the big run. Olhauser doesn't advance to third, so Sen scores.
Number 8,
Makes the
Dahl.
score 6-5. Astros over the Jets with 1 out. Brings up the designated hitter, Dahl. Ethan Dahl, the batter. So Ozzie Egan trying to get more mud off of his spikes. 1 out. Jets trying to stop the bleeding here. Can't afford to get more runs in here. Big game. There's another game after this one tonight. First pitch strike. Outside corner. Ethan Dahl, the batter. Holding on Olhauser a little bit. It's a shot up the middle. Hansen across the field. Got him. Dick holds strong. Oh, he called him off the base. The Jets not sure about that. They're asking for some help. He's asking for the home plate umpire to help. See if he's gonna see if he saw something different. See if the two umpires are gonna talk about it. So Coach Boutain wants the home plate umpire to make a call on it. I think he's saying, hey, it's the other umpire's decision. It looked like he was on the bag from here, but we're a ways away. So they're going to talk about it now. I think Coach Boutain said that maybe the home plate umpire had a better look at it because where the other umpire was behind the pitcher's mound, they called him safe. So not too often you're going to have one umpire overrule the other one. Didn't think they would do it in this case. But he must have been off a little bit. The Jets don't agree, but the umpires make the final decision. So it's Olhauser on third. Dahl is on first. So it was a good throw by Andy Hansen to get it over there. Sal bring up Mathiasen, 2 for 3. He's showing bunt. Ozzie Egan throws it way outside, wild pitch. And now Dahl's going to go all the way to third, and he's out. So Dahl decided he was going to try to pick up that extra base. Couldn't get it. The field conditions aren't the greatest for that either. It looks like he kind of got stuck before he made it to third base there, but it was a good throw by Brody or by Rourke back there. So that is 2 outs.
Center field, number 5, Kane Stein.
So Olhauser did score, so that will be a 7-5 game now. Ozzie Egan way inside, almost hit the batter. A shot over to the first baseman, Dick, bobbles it around, can't pull it in. Another error on the Jets.
Called it a foul ball.
So 7-5 Astros over the Jets. A few untimely errors for the... 7-5 Astros. A few untimely errors for the Jets. That looks like that was that a foul ball?
Yep.
Oh, I stand corrected. It was a foul ball. I don't...
Sage.
So there's another shot over to the right side. Andy Hansen's got that one.
Oh.
Safe. So he did get on with an error after all. I just called it a few plays too early there, so he did get on with an error. So Mathiasen is on. Good hustle down the line. So I'll bring up the pitcher, Renus.
Pitcher, number 11, Austin Venus.
So 7-5 Astros over the Jets. In the top of 8. Jets trying to find a way to stop the bleeding to get an out. Frustration setting in a little bit for him. Out of 2 or 3 errors this inning already. Renus the batter, 1 for 4. Strike. Mathiasen on first base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. He's going to steal. Jake Kennedy has the ball across the field. Got him. Big out.
2 runs on no hits with 3 errors.
The Astros. They did the job with 2 runs, no hits, 3 errors. The Jets will be up. The bottom of 8. Be back with you in 45 seconds. Back with you. Fargo Post 2 live stream. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We will have a game 2 here, too. This is an extra inning. Bottom of 8. Astros get 2 runs at the top of 8. So there's a new pitcher for the Astros. It's Lura. Coming in relief of Renas. So Renas threw 103 pitches, 68 for strikes, 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 base on ball, and 5 strikeouts. So did a nice job for the post 400 Astros today. They'll pass the ball over to Lura.
First base, number 14, Casey Dick.
So Case and Dick will be the batter for the Jets. Bottom of 8, 1 for 3, got a big double earlier in the game over the center fielder's head. Hoping to do the same thing here. Jets need a couple runs to stay alive. First pitch strike. Ball. Came with the inside pitch. Dick turned on it, fouled it off to the left side of the field. A little inside. One ball, 2 strikes. He's a quick worker. It's a strike. Ball got away from the catcher. They'll throw it over. Catcher threw him out.
Catcher, number 25, Brody Rorik.
So I'll bring up the catcher, number 25, Brody Rourke. Trying to be that base runner. They need two runs to keep it going. Fouled it off. Good swing. Lura's a really fast worker. I thought Renas was fast. Lura's even faster. Give him the ball and he wants to throw. Outside. A little low. I think Lura had a hard time getting off, stepping on that one. Seemed like he lost his footing just a little bit. The mound a little bit muddy. Pitcher struggling there a little bit. I'm sure they'll fix that up a little bit in between games. Next pitcher, ball outside. So yeah, he's shaking it, trying to clean off his spikes a little bit. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Rourke wants a little time. It's a shot over to third baseman. Third baseman over there now is Renus. Got him out, second out. Brings up Alex Such. The right fielder.
Right field, number 13, Alan Such.
So after Renus came out from pitching, he's now the third baseman. We play Sturma over there. So Alex Such up trying to keep the game alive. There's a shot right at the right fielder. He dropped it. Jaskura, if I hope I'm saying that name right, is the new right fielder. He thought he had it measured, had it in his glove. It was a little bit higher though than I think what he thought. The ball got there really fast. So it got there fast. He looked like he had it measured, but popped out. But
Center field, number 4, Michael Grensteiner.
brings up Michael Grensteiner. Center fielder, looking to keep this game alive. Alex Such getting off the bag at first. A little high. We're a quick worker. Grensteiner trying to slow it down a little bit, taking a few deep breaths. Such at first, a lot of speed over there. Grensteiner can find a way to get a hit. They need 2 though. A little inside. They need 2, so they need base runners. Unless Grensteiner can hit it over the fence, they're going to need both these guys on here for Anthony Erickson. – 7-5 game. Astros over the Jets. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Outside. We're throwing the ball hard, just off a little bit. Maybe struggling just a little bit with his footing there. Looks like he's ready to go. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Inside, walked him. So Grensteiner will run down to first. Such will be on second. That'll bring up the shortstop Anthony Erickson. Colbyson wants to talk about it. The coach for the Astros. So 2 fast runners on with Such and Grensteiner. Anthony Erickson, shortstop for the Jets. This timeout gives Lura a chance to clean off his spikes a little bit. He threw 4 straight balls, so bothered a little bit by something, probably just the mud on the pitcher's mound. Looks like cleaned it off. Catcher's cleaned it off his spikes a little bit. Looks like the rain has stopped. I don't see any other umbrellas up or anything right now. So if you're near Jack Williams, come out and join us. We still have 1 more game after this one. Lots of fun up here. Last regular season week for the Jets. So if you haven't been to a game yet, come on out. So up next, Anthony Erickson, 1 for 3, shortstop. There's 2 outs for the Jets. Looking for that big hit now. A lot of speed on the base pads. Such getting way off. Outside. So Such getting way off. Trying to bother Lura a little bit, the pitcher. Trying to get in his head a little bit if he can. Pitches in. Ball. So Wermeyer not holding on Grensteiner at first. Sen holding on Such a bit at second. Such getting off pretty far right now. Anthony Erickson, the batter. 2 balls to him, no strikes, 2 outs. Outside. Little outside. We're trying to get his footing down here. Seemed the last time up, or last pitch, he slipped a little bit. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Guessing red light for Anthony Erickson. There's a nice pitch. Strike. From here, it actually looked like a curveball too, with 3 balls and no strikes. Looks like that's what he threw across. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 men on, Anthony Erickson. outside, walked him. So that'll load the bases. Jake Kennedy, the batter. So 2 men in scoring position. If Jake Kennedy can get that big hit.
Third base, number 21, Jake Kennedy.
The outfielders for the Astros are pretty speedy. They have been in this game, so they'll do their best if Kennedy can get a hit to limit it to just 1 run. So Such is on third, Grensteiner at second, Erickson at first. Lots of speed out there if Jake Kennedy can deliver that big hit. 7-5 though, Astros are ahead, so Jets need 2 to keep it going. Outside. Coach Boutain giving a few signs to the players. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Outside. Tendesky doing a good job back there as catcher, not letting any of the balls get away from him. Such faking like he's coming in. Outside pitch. Lure struggling a little bit with that wet ball and the mound, I think, a little bit. It's not coming out of his hand with the wet ball, and can't get his speed quite like he wants right now. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 3 men on. Such a third, Grensteiner second, Erickson first. There's 2 outs. Astros with a 2-run lead. Strike. Makes it a full count. It's a close pitch. Kennedy thought he had the walk. Umpire says, not so fast, my friend. Stay right here. So it's a full count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. This is what you dream of as a kid, to get this big hit. Outside, walked him. Jake Kennedy gets the walk. That'll make it 7-6. That'll be it for Lura. Sen coming out to change pitchers. Second visit, so he'll have to take him. Looks like it might be. There's another player following Sen out. We'll get it all figured out. So there'll be a new pitcher. 15. It's Brady Hecker. He's been in a couple times to run in this game, so Hecker called in to save the game. 7-6 Astros over the Jets. There are 2 outs with bases loaded. So said not taking any chances. This is a big game for the Astros and Jets for seeding in the East Tournament. East Tournament really hard to get out of. There's a ton of teams and all of them seem to be good. So seeding's important in the tournament. So this first game here of the night is a big one. So Hecker coming in, practicing his curveball. Looks like it's pretty decent. Ozzie Egan is going to be the batter. Ozzie actually is the pitcher right now too for the Jets. He can find a way to get a big hit and score 2 runs. He'd be the winning pitcher. So there's Grensteiner's at third, Erickson's at second, Kennedy is at first. Hecker, the new pitcher. Tendesky, the catcher. It's Renus at third, Olhauser at short, Sen at second, Wermeyer at first for the Astros, Christopherson, Mathiasen, and Jeskra. Hope I'm saying that name right, are the outfielders for the Astros. So for the Jets, Ozzie Egan, now the pitcher. He was designated hitter up until this last inning, came in to pitch. Astros 7-6 lead over the Jets.
Pitcher number 7, Ozzie Egan.
Ozzie's probably dreamed of this many times in his life, having this situation right now. 2 outs, 7-6, looking for that big base hit to tie it or maybe win it. First pitch, strike. So first pitch strike to Ozzie Egan, bases loaded. All through on the other side. Grensteiner's going to make his way in. He's safe. Wild pitch. Grensteiner scores. Anthony Erickson runs down to third base. Kennedy is over at second. It's a tie game. Now Ozzie Egan looking to win this game right here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ozzie Egan would be the winning pitcher coming in relief here, top of 8. Egan trying to make it happen. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Inside. Erickson, a lot of speed at third base too. If there would happen to be a wild pitch, no doubt he'd be running in really aggressively here with 2 outs. Inside. First base is open, so if he were to walk Egan, that is not going to bring in a run. Erickson at third, Kennedy at second. First base is open. Ozzie Egan, 3 balls, 1 strike. Egan wants to think about it a little bit. Delivers inside, walked him. Again, no harm with that one.
Second baseman, number 17.
So Ozzie Egan will run down. The only harm is Andy Hansen has been the hottest Jets batter here tonight. See if he can keep it rolling. 3 for 4 on the night. Got a big hit earlier. A little inside. So his teammates saying, "Wear it, Andy." You have to make some motion to get out of the way, though. So if you don't make any motion, the umpire might say, "Hey, that you have to at least make some effort to get out of the way." So that one's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. I think the pitcher was thrilled too. That first ball didn't hit him. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a shot down. He won it. Andy Hansen, player of the game. The team goes out to give him a big hug. Don't hurt him. Wow, what a big hit. Andy Hansen, the star of the team. 4 hits in the game tonight, plus some good defensive plays. What a huge, huge game for Hansen and the Jets. They needed that, starting out the very busy week of Eastern baseball. So that'll put an end to this first game and get an extra inning in after a 30-minute delay. So at the end of 8, game over. Jets win 7-8 over the Astros. So there'll be a little bit of time here in between the next game, this game and the next game, probably about 20 or 30 minutes. If you're out listening to us on the live stream, just click it again when you want to watch the next game, and you should come right back out. You should see the live, and then you'll be able to see the game. So again, Jets win it in exciting fashion. Big game-winning hit at the end. They win it 8-7. So come back and join us here for the second game. We'll be back with you in about 30 minutes. Thanks, everyone.
Do we have a